Okay, so what is the possibility of the Trump presidency being annulled? Because if it turns out he cheated, then it would have to be. Now, I'm not a presidential historian. I don't know if that's ever been done or if it ever will be done, but let's see what it says. Trump presidency. Let's just go all out and say, will it be annulled? Not is there a possibility. Will it be? Let's start over. Will it be annulled? Will it be rendered invalid? Okay, let's see. Will it be annulled? Separation. The Three of Swords. Ten of Coins. That's the Ten of Pentacles, so that's the stable. Sort of I'll call it the presidency. That's what that is. Not the White House. I always get like the Ten of Cups for like the White House, but that's the presidency. So there's separation there. Man of Swords. Man of Swords is the Knight of Swords. So this is chaotic energy. The Nine of Coins. There's your stability. Stability and security. The Youth of Swords is the Page of Swords. So we get chaotic energy at the base and then disappointing news at the crown. Seven of Coins. That is the Harvest card. Give me another word on that. I don't want harvest. I want something else. Patience is another word, but what we got? Investments, waiting, long-term view, chore, or hard work paying off. Let's read it in context, because I still know what word I want there. Oh, investments is a good word. Presidency, yeah, okay, we'll go with that. There's the Lover's card. Interesting, that's in his sphere. The Lover's card is like union, bond, your ideals align. Three of Coins. Partnership. Dark money. It's like instead of just partnership, it could be like skills. Like, look what I've done. Like in the picture, they're painting. So it's apprenticeship as well. Now, I wonder why I got that instead of the Eight of Pentacles. Because that's like mastery. This is apprenticeship and, you know, implementing your ideas and Six of Wands. Perfect with the fear and desire. The fear is the bond. The desire is the celebrated person, the Six of Wands. And then that's you. Sage of Coins is the King of Pentacles. Old man out watering his garden. Will his presidency be annulled? So let's start here. We got separation. Separation of what? The presidency. It'll jump out at me in a minute. Separation, presidency, chaotic energy, disappointing news. Surrounding energy here is your investment in stability. Your investment in stability, though, is surrounded by apprenticeship. Sort of in over your head. Because this is a 10 of coins. That's the 3. You were way in over your head. This required somebody to have more than an energy of a 3. You needed the 10. The 3 that you got was separation. So what we have here is just you, a little boy in a big man's game. That's you. That's where you needed to be. But that's you. So your fear is the bond, the union. You do fear that the truth will push you out. That's the chaotic energy. That's also a movement. Because see, for it to be annulled, it would have to be proven that they cheated. And I think it would take more than just Russia collusion. They would have to figure out how Russia manipulated the numbers. Now, I'm not saying they can't figure that out. I'm just, oh, there's your 8 of Pentacles. That's the mastery and the strength. Oh, I see. Well, then I'm going to go, ooh, wow. Okay, well, I'm going to go and say yes, it will be. As I was saying, it's going to take more than just saying he cheated and they cheated. You're going to have to find out who manipulated the numbers, how they manipulated the numbers, because remember, he didn't win on the popular vote. He won on the Electoral College. This is mastery. Remember, he is the apprentice. That is him. This is where he needed to be. That's where he is. This is someone who is mastered, at least his craft, whether that's just cheating or manipulating numbers. They're all different. It's a different time on each one of those clocks. I think those two might be the same, but you get what I'm saying. Partnership. Strength. So when he figured out how to get the master involved, there's the partnership, the 3 again. He's the 3 with the apprenticeship. There's the 3 with the partnership. And then there's the strength. This is how they approached the situation. Siegfried and Roy. So I was wondering where your 8 of Pentacles was. You were not the master. You could not do this. You don't even know what Electoral College is. So it's like the person who knew how to manipulate things or manipulate the numbers, who knew how to do this type of dealings, is who you had to be linked up with. Then once you are, the plan was in motion. Because yes, you have invested a lot into them because they invested a lot into you. Invested a whole lot into you. Watching you grow up into the presidency. Which is why you fear the loss of the bond. You want to be that celebrated person because that's all you've ever wanted. But then it shows you on the outskirts, the old man watering his grass because it's over. There's the hardship in being shunned. A female money woman. And then time to share information. The strategy, I do feel as though, because they can indict anybody in Russia, it means nothing. Because they're not coming over here to face justice. It doesn't mean anything for them. It means a whole lot to us because it shows us who was involved. Because they've already indicted a handful of Russians as it is. So there's the Guide of Cups. This is the female card. This is the Woman of Cups or Queen of Cups. And then the Knight. Now in this deck, all of the females are men. So there's a strategy. Somebody got what they wanted. I think that is you. Brought back some feelings of the past. Being celebrated. And then it does end in a major way. And then you cling to that in which you had. Yeah. There's your isolation. What brings about your isolation? The truth. This is emotion. New emotion. This would be your children. You're all in trouble. Will your presidency be annulled? From what I can see, I'd have to go with a yes. Once they figure out how it is the master and the apprentice pull this off, that's all they'll need.